When the courts reopened, the concern ratcheted up. In Philadelphia, Rashida Phillips hearing from those worried they won't be able to stay in their homes.
You really have a situation where people are really fearful, really concerned about what's happening.
Phillips is managing attorney for housing services at Community Legal Services.
How widespread is concern about housing?
It's a huge concern. This is something that is going to impact thousands of people.
With a statewide moratorium on evictions now over, the governor urging the legislature to act.
There is absolutely no way that any Pennsylvania under any circumstance should struggle for housing, for shelter. And so I have asked the General Assembly to pass legislation to place a moratorium on evictions and foreclosures.
But Republicans who control the House accusing him of poor planning and passing the buck. A spokesman for the Republican House caucus saying its plan, quote, to help people be more secure in their housing is to get our economy moving again and end the stagnation from Governor Wolf's unilateral and overbroad shutdown. The best form of economic recovery is a steady job, not more government programs, unquote. In Philadelphia, the moratorium ending as the city also looks to find new housing for those living in encampments like this one along the Parkway. We checked, and there are about 200 beds available in shelters in the city for those who need a place to go, representing less than 10% of current capacity. There is no time limit for those who enter a shelter, and the average stay is 86 days. For those facing eviction, Phillips is letting people know.
Despite what has happened over the past 6 months, you still have rights. There are protections in place.
There's a new federal option through the CDC through the end of the year for those who meet certain requirements. And Philadelphia has launched an eviction diversion program. It requires landlords to request a mediation before filing an eviction in court. I'm Lauren Mayk, NBC10 News.